On this special edition of Lexington Now, in search of justice and unity and continuing coverage of COVID-19. Welcome to Lexington Now for the week of June 8, 2020. I'm your host, Neil Noah. The ongoing protests for justice throughout our nation are a call for much needed reform. Mayor Gorton and Police Chief Lawrence Weathers addressed the need for change in a press event this past week.
The protests our city experienced over the weekend can become the foundation of needed changes in Lexington. This is a rare opportunity for our city, a call to action. We need to use the momentum for the good. I went to the courthouse plaza on Sunday, and our chief, of course, was downtown most of the weekend. I went downtown to listen to our citizens, to hear what they had to say. That is a first step. Now we're taking the next step, starting a community conversation about how we go forward together. I have two groups I want to thank today. First, our citizens, and especially the citizens who organized the protests. These were nonviolent protests. The organizers reminded everyone again and again to remain peaceful in memory of Breonna Taylor or George Floyd or Ahmaud Arbery. That was very important. Second, I want to thank our police officers who stayed strong and disciplined. They were incredible. It was a pressure-packed situation, and they maintained their professionalism. They are well-trained, and it showed.
I'm proud to be a Lexingtonian. I'm proud of the people in this city, and especially after the protests that we had this weekend and seeing how things have gone in other cities. I think our citizens get it. You know, I think they understand the importance of letting people know how you feel and what you think without resorting to violence or destroying property. Also, I'm proud of our officers. You know, as you know, we have many younger officers who haven't been here through to see a lot of things, and they rose to the occasion. They knew and they understand the feelings of the people that were at the protest. And we were there just to protect property and protect people and keep them from getting hurt. And we were there to listen to their concerns and in some aspect show that we knew and understand and felt how they might feel. Like I say, I'm very proud of our officers. They did what needed to be done and did it how it needed to be done. I don't think anybody knows what to expect in that type of situation, and I surely didn't, especially after seeing some of the other cities and some of the other troubles that were headed there. So, you know, truthfully, I dreaded it. I think a lot of my officers dreaded it too. But with the help of my staff, the leadership, in the Lexington Police Department, and the courage and patience and tolerance of our officers, we were able to get the job done.
The next step over the next couple of weeks I will organize a group to recommend changes in how we go forward here in Lexington. This group will include citizens, representatives of our faith community, representatives of our courts, urban county council members, and others. We want to learn from other cities and from our own citizens. And this is a wonderful opportunity for us. It's our moment to make change happen going forward. Thank you very much.
As we continue to adjust to a new normal in the face of the COVID pandemic, there are some adjustments that are being made to keep everyone safe, starting with this month's primary election.
Today we're talking about some big changes that are coming to our elections thanks to COVID-19, and the changes Dawn is making it possible for us to have a safe election despite the pandemic. And just at this point, I want to acknowledge, I think behind a mask, I see Councilmember Richard Maloney here. Thank you for being here. This year, most of us will change how we vote and where we vote. But let's remember, why we vote has not changed. Voting is one of the most important things we do. In recent days, many people have marched in our streets to bring change. And another way to make change is through voting. We have that right as citizens of the United States. And these changes in our primary election mean that in order to vote, there are several important steps to take and several important dates to keep in mind. Perhaps the biggest change involves this. This is my personal ballot, Mr. Clerk. I ordered it online and verified who I am, and it was sent to me in the mail. So I will vote using this tool. And this primary, just about all of us will vote by mail with one of these absentee ballots. And you'll need to order the ballot, but it's not difficult at all.
New times demand new solutions, and the situation we've been going through in Kentucky and worldwide for that matter with the COVID-19 crisis requires changes in lots of ways for us. One of those ways is with our election process. The governor and the Secretary of State have agreed to expand absentee balloting so that we can all vote by mail. This morning, the State Board of Elections has approved all the plans for all 120 counties to move forward with, including Fayette. I'm about to reveal that plan to everyone, but I wanted to let you know that it is approved by the State Board at this point. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to continue our success at flattening the curve and keep it flat. I want to remind everyone that's why we're doing this. It's not got anything to do with politics. It has everything to do with saving lives. So we're going to vote at home. Kentucky, I'm really proud of us. We lead the nation, I believe, in our COVID response. Lexington, I would argue, leads the state probably in our COVID response, if you don't count the federal penitentiary, right? So I want to keep that success going, and I'm going to ask Lexingtonians to do the right thing and to vote from the comfort of their own kitchen table. It couldn't be easier. All you have to do is request a ballot. There are two ways you can do that. The first one is govoteky.com. You get on the portal like the mayor did, it takes you about a minute, it's no big deal. The request comes down to my office, we fulfill your request, in something like a week or so, you'll get your ballot in the mail. That's all you have to do. I'll encourage you that once you get your ballot to be sure and be very careful to follow the directions exactly. You must follow the directions all the way, or it's possible that your vote might not be counted if you make a mistake. So take your time, make sure you follow the directions exactly, and then you have two choices to get it back to us. You can mail it to us. It's already got prepaid postage on it. No, it couldn't be easier. The state has agreed to pay the postage for you. Or if you're uncomfortable returning it via the mail, you can take it to a drop-off location that we're going to establish out at Commonwealth Stadium. On the southwest corner of the stadium, there's the President's Pavilion. It's near Gate 9. Starting on June the 15th and every day from 8:30 to 4:30, we'll have a drop box where you can drop your ballot off. So this is the primary method we want everyone to use. This will keep us safe. It will make us have an easier election if we can do this. Lexington is already responding to the call. Many of you have already requested your ballots. As of this morning, I had 46,000 ballot requests already. 46,000. That's outstanding. We are in the top 3 in the state for our response rate. I want to be number 1. And here's why. That's what's going to keep us safe. You can also vote 2 other ways. For our people in our community that have disabilities, we're going to make available the ability to vote in person by appointment. That will be out at our senior center that is graciously loaned to us by the city. What you'll do is call my office and make an appointment. We'll set you up. I want to restrict this to only those who really need it. Please don't call us for an appointment if you're able to either vote in person, that I'll describe here in a minute, or better yet, get your ballot by mail and vote at home. Let's vote at home first. But for those, there are a few people that really need this service, and so we're going to provide it for them. That will begin on June the 8th out at the Senior Center. Make your appointment by calling the county clerk's office. The last method to vote is in person on Election Day. We're going to set up a voting location, only one. It's going to be out at Kroger Field on the south side of the stadium. We're going to set up 2 lines. There will be signage to guide you. You park in the blue lot, walk into inside the interior of the stadium. We're going to try to serpentine lines so that if we do have lines that day, they're able to remain socially distanced as well as under the cover of the roof of the stadium. I would really prefer people not to use this method. I know there are some people who feel strongly they want to vote in person. That's okay, but know the risk that you're taking and the risk that you're putting the election workers. That's not okay. So I would really prefer everyone to vote by mail. Vote at home. It's the easiest way to do it.
This has been a great partnership to do this together and be sure we're ready for our citizens to vote. So just a final reminder, as Dawn mentioned, the city is so happy to be your partner in this and to support you with the changes we need to have a safe election. And so together with Dawn, we've put together a great web page that will answer any questions citizens might have. It's www.lexingtonky.gov/vote.
When we come back, business returns to downtown.
Hey Lexington, Fayette County Clerk Don Blevins here. And I just want to say I'm super proud of us for the way we flattened the curve as the COVID crisis has unfolded. Lexington is leading the state. It's clear that we're doing very well with this crisis. We're going to continue our success by changing the election. How are we going to do that? We're going to vote by mail. You heard me right. You can vote from the comfort of your kitchen table. And guess what? The state's going to pay the return postage. All you have to do is request your ballot, and it's super easy. You go online to the portal, which is govoteky.com, govotekentucky.com, request your ballot, and eventually it'll arrive in the mail. Fill it out, follow the directions, and send it right back to us. Off you go. Couldn't be easier. And guess what? It's going to keep us apart so that we don't have a recurrence of the virus. There are other ways you can vote as well. You can vote in person on Election Day. Really wish you wouldn't do that, but we're going to have that capability for the small set of people who really need it. At Kroger Field on the south side of the stadium, there will be signage, and we'll put more directions out as we get closer to Election Day on June 23rd. You may also drop off your ballot at Kroger Field at the President's Pavilion on the southwest corner. We'll have an officer stationed there every day starting June 15th from about 8:30 to 4:30 so that you can drop your ballots off if you're not comfortable with sending it in via the mail. Another option we're going to have is for our disabled community. We've made arrangements to get in the senior center starting on June the 8th, and if you like, you can schedule an appointment to vote in person so that you can use our special machine and be able to vote independently. I would prefer that only those who really need that service to make the appointment. We need to reserve those slots for the people in our community that really, really need it. So I'm proud of you, Lexington. Let's keep doing this and doing it right.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. Restaurants have begun reopening and adjusting to new guidelines during the pandemic. We spoke with Sarah Brown about her business and what it is doing.
I'm Sarah Brown with Lucy Brown Coffee Bar. We are located in downtown Lexington, right across from the Courthouse Plaza on Church Street. We're currently still open on the weekends. We're open Saturdays and Sundays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we're looking at opening maybe a few more days of the week in June, but keep an eye out on our social media and our website to do that. We're just waiting for the downtown traffic to pick up a little bit, but so far the weekends have been very steady and it's been amazing. We are offering our full menu. We're still offering cocktails to go as long as we can keep doing it. This is all walk up and curbside. So please just walk up to the table we'll have outside or drive up. One of our people will come outside, take your order. We'll have you pay outside, and then it just takes a few minutes and we'll have your order out. We ask that you only pay for your orders with card. We're trying to minimize the cash transactions, so please bring your card with you. And then we are also asking no calls unless it's a very big order. Again, it only takes a few minutes and you don't want the coffee to sit for too long. So just walk up, give us a few, and we will have it right out. Supporting local right now is extremely important, especially downtown. We all know that this is kind of the lifeblood of the downtown community. Big business will be fine, but the downtown businesses are vital. When we are open a few days during the week, it's vital for us to be open during those days to make the money to keep the places going. So if you're thinking about lunch, maybe think about calling a downtown business or a local business and ordering from them, or taking a walk on the weekends and see what coffee shops are open and order for them instead of driving through some places. But the local business is extremely important for the local economy. It's good for local business owners. I live here. I'm a Lexington resident and I love it. So you're supporting a local person, you're supporting local employees, local charities, just your local community in general. So to keep these places open, please continue supporting local, and we are very happy to see you on the weekends.
Parks and Recreation has another activity you can do with your kids.
Hey, I'm Anthony Jackson with Lexington Parks and Recreation. Today we have a great activity to get out and play. We'll be making a sidewalk chalk mural. The first step is to grab your materials. We're going to be using masking tape. You want to use masking tape because it's the easiest tape to peel off the ground. With your masking tape, you're going to lay your design on the ground with several sections to color. You'll need sidewalk chalk. You want to have more than one color. As you color, it's okay to color on the tape because you're going to eventually peel it up. Sidewalk chalk coloring is a great fine motor skill. There you have it, the sidewalk chalk mural. The great thing about it is you can make it as big or as small and take up as much time or as little time as you'd like.
The Lexington Public Library wants you to know that you can remain engaged during these uncertain times. Here's more.
Hi, I'm Miriam, librarian at the Central Library and host of the Lexington Public Library's Cookbook Club. Even though our buildings are closed, we still want to share our digital collection of wonderful cookbooks that you can download through Libby. If your family is anything like mine, you've been doing a lot of cooking. So join me right here on Facebook Live next Monday, April 13th at 2 p.m. as we discuss our first Cookbook Club selection, Ina Garten's Cook Like a Pro. I'll even have a short demonstration of one of my favorite recipes from this book. So tune in to find out what I'll be whipping up in my kitchen. I'll see you then.
Hi, I'm Alexa, a librarian at the Eastside branch of the Lexington Public Library. I hope you guys will join me here on the library's Facebook page on April 20th at 8 p.m. where we're going to be talking about A Study in Emerald by Neil Gaiman. You can find it in his short story collection, Fragile Things, which you can download for free using the library's Libby app. We have it available both in ebook and e-audiobook formats. Or you can go onto Neil Gaiman's website, just www.neilgaiman.com, and it's available for free there as well in PDF format underneath the heading Cool Stuff and Things.
Hello, my friends, hello. Hello, my friends, hello. Hello, my friends, hello. My name is Samia Thomas. I'm with the Lexington Public Library, and I have some really exciting news to share with you today. So starting this week, we're going to be hosting a new video series called Sing Along with Miss Samia, where Miss Samia, that's me, is going to be sharing some really fun sing-along songs for you and your kids to enjoy at home. Just like in the beginning of this video, the lyrics will be captioned, so that way it'll be super easy to follow and sing along at home. If you haven't already, please make sure to like and follow the library's Facebook page, so that way you can be notified when a new video is posted. I can't wait to share the first one with you, and I really hope you enjoy them with your kids at home. Bye, everyone!
Hi, everybody. I'm Whitney Johnson. You know me from the Children's Department at Central Library. I wanted to come on today to give you guys some exciting news. Starting on Saturday, April 11th at 11 a.m., we're going to be doing virtual story times on Facebook Live. These will be happening every Saturday and Tuesday at 11 a.m. while the library buildings are closed. We can't wait to bring you guys great books that we love and songs and connect with you on our Facebook page. I'll see you guys on Saturday the 11th at 11 a.m. Bye!
It is time for another Tech Thursday, so we'll just give folks a couple minutes here to trickle in where we just hit that go live button. Welcome, welcome. So today we're going to be talking about podcasting. Hey Alexa, how's it going? Yeah, Alexa is one of our LPL podcasters as well. So good to know somebody's here if I need some extra help here. If I have a question I don't know the answer to. So yeah, guys, go ahead and if you have any questions about podcasting, feel free to go ahead and post them in the chat. And before we get started here, I'll kind of take a look and then try and answer them as we go through. But as I was preparing for this, I realized that I can talk for way too long about podcasting. Way too long. So I'm going to do my best today to simplify this, distill it down, and make it be a relatively, hopefully under half an hour.
The city has suspended most regular meetings due to the pandemic until further notice, but some have been meeting virtually. Lex TV is covering several virtual meetings live. Check out our website for the most accurate and up-to-date coverage of city business. We continue to keep you up to date on our official COVID-19 response site. Simply click on the banner at the top of our homepage. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media, check out the latest traffic updates on Twitter at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on LexingtonKY.com. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.